Hello, this is Gary007 and welcome to Avorion. In this episode, I'm hoping to sort of go through what a research station is and what it can do for you. So research stations you'll find throughout the game in your travels. Basically what they do is they allow you to upgrade your items that you have in your bags, like system slots and weapon slots, to essentially try and gamble for a better weapon, basically. So we essentially, when you're at a research station, you have 5 slots in front of you. You have to put in a minimum of 3. Each slot represents a percentage of the roll of your chances of getting a better weapon. So 3 slots represents each slot represents 20% chance to get a better roll. You have to put a minimum of 3 in to begin with in order to start the research process. So the first 3 slots that you were to put in, if you were to put in the bare minimum, represents 60% chance of a roll to get a better item. And if you don't get that better item, you'll get the same value item back. Roughly the same value item back, meaning it will be the same. You'll only get 1 item back, which will be a common. But if you're lucky, you'll upgrade this system slot into a green. So essentially, if you want to improve your chances, you can put in another one, which will be another 20% chance, which will be 80%, and of course you can put in all 5 if you like, and there will be 100% chance in getting an upgrade. So this is a good way of getting rid of a lot of useless whites. So instead of selling them, which I wouldn't really recommend anyway, what you can do is upgrade them. So you got your common. So if you're lucky, you'll go from common, and it'll upgrade to an uncommon, which is a green. Then you can upgrade your uncommon, which will come into a rare, and your rare into exceptional, and exceptional into, I think it's exotic, or then legendary. So you've got a good chance of upgrading your systems as you play the game. The more enemies you kill, the loot you pick up, you recycle the junk, and hopefully you get something good out of it. So as an example, you can put any one of these items in if you like. You can put a variety of items in and just hit the slot machine and see what comes out the other end. You can do that if you like, or you can put in similar items and you'll get a similar item out of it. So if you were to put in all turret controls, and if we were to hit the slot machine here in front of your eyes on this recording, we get a green. So on and so forth. So you'll get a bit of an idea. If I was to upgrade my power generator, see, I got lucky, I got an upgrade, which is good. So I'm doing really well. So we might have another chance at doing this. Get an upgrade, yes. So at the moment I'm rolling really well, and I am getting a pretty good roll. So I haven't hit the wall yet, so we'll just keep going in this demonstration to see how far I can get away with it. Well, see there, so there I didn't get an upgrade, which is a bit of a shame. You can put in 100% if you like, but at low tier items like this, it's completely up to you. So there's an 80% chance. Bang, really good. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to put a mix in here to see what will happen. Oh, so I got a 1 for 1 back, so I lost out there. So we've got shields. We'll get rid of this one, see what comes out of it. Boom. So as you can see, it kind of pays to sort of put in like for like systems. So I've got a lot of greens here. So we'll roll the dice here. See, so I failed that roll. I only got the same one back. Oh, failed there. Oh, this is no good. Come on, blue. Ah, see, got an upgrade. So this is really the closest you'll get to gambling in this game. So, wow, I want to get a blue. Bang. So I got a blue. So that was a 100% chance I put in there. So use your own discretion, your own thought process about how you want to roll some of your items. Bang. So guaranteed blue. See, now I want to get a decent upgrade here. Now I can, so there's at 60%. What I will do, I will upgrade this even further. I want 100%. I want to get that slot. Now I've got a choice here. I want 100%. I want the upgraded turret slot. Can I get it? Yes, 100%. So that's a good way of upgrading your system slots. So I've got a good roll on those, and I've got a couple of good exotic slots out of those. So now we're going to look at upgrading our weapons. Now, there's nothing official on this, but I've always found when upgrading, you need to keep your commons together. You got to upgrade all your commons, and then you can upgrade to uncommon. You can, however, it's not based on material. It's based on the tech level, so to speak. So this is a common repair turret, and this one is an uncommon one, tech level. So basically white, green, blue, exotic, exceptional, sorry, exotic, and then legendary. And that's how it's ranked. You can, however, upgrade, if you like, and then put an uncommon in, and it will allow you to do that research. So you can do it that way. You're allowed one tier up, one item, and you can combine it with a lower grade item to get the roll that you want. So, but I always find it's a lot better to combine specific items together. So, say take this turret cannon. It doesn't matter if these are all nanite. It doesn't matter. See, this one's trinium. It doesn't really matter. So if we were to combine these, say I've got a couple of turrets here. I want to upgrade. I want to have a chance at upgrading these turrets. So I could effectively put all of these in and it'd be 100%. Or I could have a shot. I should try and filter this a little bit better. But so I can upgrade 100% if I like on these turrets, and hopefully get something good out of it. It should be a green. And it is a green. It's not the best cannon in the world, but it is a guaranteed upgrade. See, I've got a couple of chain guns I want to upgrade here. I'll take the risk at 60% chance of a better roll, and I got lucky and got a green. So there's a lot of things that go into factor, I suppose, when you're rolling different weapons and stuff like that. The better the material, the better the turret. Not always the case. There's always an exception to the rule. If the range of damage that a iron railgun can do, at the end of that range of, say, iron, and it's the highest DPS, it's got the best rolls and everything like that, will always outperform the lowest end of Naonite or another material higher than that. Sometimes you might find in the game you've got an iron turret on there that's out DPSing some of the best stuff that you can make out of a factory, you know. So, I mean, there's a wide range of spectrum to look at, not just the material, you know, because it's a triple chain gun. It's got 3 guns on it. Do we multiply that damage? No, we don't multiply the damage. The damage is still 257.2 damage per second. The other thing you've got to take into consideration is the range. The bonus is at the bottom, so you see it's got 17% range. Some have more damage to shields, or a chance to damage shields. Some have range, like this one does. Some have cooldown periods that you have to take into consideration. Like a lot of these railguns here, they overheat, and they have a cooldown period. So this one has a cooldown period of 6 seconds, 11 seconds. So for 11 seconds you're not firing that weapon. So take that into consideration when you're looking at the damage per second, the bonuses, because then you can sort of roughly work out, is it better than another weapon that I've got. I'm just going to roll a few items here and just let you watch, and you'll see whether or not I get lucky or not. Unlucky there. I like my chain guns. Primitive technology, but I do like them. They're pretty cool when you're firing them. Okay, so we want an exotic. Come on, exotic, and come on, good roll. Please, please, please. Oh, what the? Oh, that's unbelievable. Now this is a titanium double chain gun, exceptional. And this is what I'm talking about. This is titanium. 1778.6 damage per second. The bonus is down below with 178% damage. Fire rate, 79% fire rate. And this has got independent targeting. If it didn't have independent targeting, that damage would be in 2,500, 3,000 damage for sure. It would be unreal. That would be the most unreal damage that I've seen at this level. This is a really, really good chain gun at this level, and I haven't even crossed the barrier in the game. And I don't know what else to say. I'm really happy with that. That is an exceptional roll. So I might end it there and just let you all have a think about that, and yeah, you can get rolls like this too. Oh, I'm happy. I'm going to stop gambling while I'm ahead. Alright, thank you for this. Thank you for the watching this, and yeah, best of luck in Avorion. Oh man, that's awesome.